Very quickly, I will now introduce you to our guest for making your way. And but this was necessary, so thank you for coming here. So starting with on my left, we have Khalid Kaiser. He's the DCP of Mumbai Police. He has been instrumental in helping us with this campaign. He was there at the Women's Rally that we had done a couple of weeks back. Thank you so much for joining us. Then we have, of course, actor Sunil Shetty. He needs no introduction, I guess. You guys have seen him, and your parents have also seen him. Vice President Corporate Affairs of a company you guys all know very well, Ola Cabs. So he's the guy. No, I mean, you don't complain to him. I use it very frequently. Yeah, so great stuff. Thank you for supporting us. And of course, we have Tata Motors and MEP, who is also helping us in this campaign. Like I said, traffic is everyone's responsibility. Thank you so much. Okay, first of all, just to drive home the importance of what safe roads is all about, I'll pass on the mic to Sunil, who will say a few words on his views on how we can make our roads safer and what is the aim.
A very, very good afternoon to all of you and distinguished guests. Of course, students, I remember being a very, very active part of RSP. And you know, that uniform meant a lot to me when in school. I was in a school in South Bombay, and every time there was, I think, the Ganpati processions or any major festival in Mumbai, I was very, very proactive. Got the feeling that I was one of the top cops in the country, or in the city. So very, very happy seeing you kids here. I only hope that this continues. I think we need the RSP and the road safety patrol, not only among students, but among senior citizens and in buildings too. You know, because it's very, very important. We take our roads for granted. There are only so many policemen, and Mumbai as a city is growing day by day. Whether it's the number of cars, we used to own one car or two cars. You know, when I was growing up, probably I had a car at home, and today suddenly each family has 6 cars, 7 cars, and that is the biggest problem. The problem is that the cars have moved down into the streets apart from the buildings itself. So that's where the problems start. Other than that, of course, we all believe that you know, we want to be a part of Girish's top gear team. You know, we want to drive fast, we want to drive good cars, but I think we all have to be aware that there is a right time, right place when we do all that. Basic rules, if we believe in following the basic rules, I think all starts from there. For me, anything I believe in, if I believe in change, I believe it has to begin with me. It has to begin with my family. It has to begin with my staff. It has to begin you know, in my society. It has to begin in my school or college or wherever I come from. And hence it's a brilliant initiative, you know, and honestly telling you, I wasn't feeling too good at all, but I came in because it's a great effort by the right people who've come together. We need to support the Mumbai traffic, the police, because I strongly believe, whether it's the Mumbai police or the BMC, they are the hardest working people anywhere in the country, and that's why Mumbai is still safer, still follows traffic you know, rules and regulations because of these very people who stand in the streets. Even now, if you see it's raining, but they're standing there, you know, trying to control traffic. It's we who create problems for them. So honestly, let's believe that we can bring in the change. Like they say, you hold one person's hand, and there should be a change. You influence one person to influence another person. And trust me, a lot of you know, students might be saying you're a part of RSP or the Scouts. It may not be exciting for them, but this will bring a lot of difference in your personal lives too. I started being, I was part of the RSP, and that gave me a lot of pride. And I think if you have pride in what you do, you don't have to look back on anything or bother about what anybody else is saying. So thank you once again, Campion, for hosting us, for being here, for being supportive to our cause. Let's hope, with the help of the media and all of you here, especially kids, because you are the change. You know, you can bring about change. We can try to influence it, but you are the change. So help us there, and I think it will help us all. Thank you.
Thanks, Anil. You know, what he's also trying to mention is it has to come from us. If you can make a difference in your family, they will in turn influence a lot of other people, and that will kind of have the effect that we want. It is a huge problem what we have on our roads today, and it will not happen overnight, obviously, but it will happen with everyone's support. Thank you, Sunil. Thank you for being here. I know you're not well, but thank you for joining, and I really appreciate it, and we hope that we can continue the momentum. Now I'd like another very important gentleman in this whole campaign from Mumbai Police, and he will address the crowd.
Friends, this campaign is going on for last fortnight. Road safety, as one of our campaign posters says, the road safety thing. Road safety is safety at home. If you are traveling on the road and if you are not safe, probably some other news will go back home. You know, this expressway is blocked. Today the repair work is going on. Somebody spoke to me last night very frantically. अरे भाई वो कब बंद होगा? रोड बंद है क्या? He is in Khandala. He has gone on a holiday. He is having a meeting today. So I checked up and said that from 12 to 4 the road is closed. So you better prepare accordingly. Friends, you know, road is one of the basic mediums of travel. In Mumbai city, we have around 24 odd lakh vehicles. 24 lakh vehicles on road. Every vehicle is being used by a person or 2 or 3 or family. Imagine how many people are moving at a given point of time. All of us take things for granted. In the morning when you get up, have you ever thought how do you go to your school? The bus comes or your vehicle is there, it carries you to the school, brings you back. The presumption here is that you are safe when you are on the road. You will be going to the school safely, coming back safely. Your parents won't worry about your traveling. That is only because we have discipline on the road. Imagine if this discipline is gone, what would happen? Will any parent send his child to the school if some accident is taking place every day on the route? Probably not. So it is very important that we value road safety because it is directly related to the sustenance of life on the road. This presumption is there. But if you do not follow or observe the traffic rules and disciplines, as Brother Sunil has pointed out, then probably some of us is going to suffer. You know, one accident that took place on the Eastern Freeway. Somebody drove for 6-7 kilometers on the wrong lane. What happens if you drive on a wrong lane and at a speed of say 80 km per hour? Other vehicles are coming. There is an imminent possibility of a collision. Every year, Mumbai loses more than 500 people on the road because of accidents. Few thousand get injured. Now these people who are killed on the road are the breadwinners. They are sustaining families. They are all youth. Simple mistakes. You see the motorcyclist? The helmet is tucked on the handle. It is not on the head. What happens? When an accident takes place, will that accident give you this warning? Please wear your helmet first because no accident is going to take place. Doesn't happen that way. So we have to care for ourselves, driving the proper lane, taking a proper turn, giving indicators, small things, the way we cross the road, the way we move on the road, very small things, but very important for sustenance of life. As the students of RSP, you go and do the parade. We have parade in all the regions and then we select team for 26th January parade. What is important here is your discipline. The way you behave, the way you move, the way you stop. That is what is needed on the road also. When we cross the road, how do we cross the road? How do we move on the road? How do we board a vehicle? How do we drive a vehicle? How do we stop? I remember a very small example. Sometime back I was in Dubai. So one of my friends was telling, there was a turn. You are going, there's a turn. But our right U-turn was around 200 meters ahead. So there was a traffic gentleman. He asked, can I take this turn? He said, you can take this turn, but this will cost you 500 dirhams. This turn is free, provided you pay corporate 500 dirhams. The turn which is at 200 meters is free. So he went and took a turn. And I am very, very surprised. We people of this country or this city, when we go abroad, we observe all the traffic disciplines, all the rules. We do not even speak. We give up our favorite hookah. We do not chew tobacco. We do not chew pan there. The moment we come back, we resume our normal duties, normal habits. See, fair enough. You have something, you like something, do. But question is, why should we spit on the road? Why should we not observe that this is a place which is being used by other people? Do we like somebody spitting in our house? We don't. The road is also home to our vehicles. It is the place where we exist. It is the place where we breathe. And if that is unclean, if that is unhygienic, what happens? So friends, the purpose of this drive is to create an awareness that our safety is linked to our habit on the road. It is not somebody else's habit. As Gandhiji said, be the change that you want to see. If I want to change the way we behave in the road, the change must start from me. That awareness is all that is important. So that awareness of keeping the road safe, keeping the streets safe, keeping ourselves safe is very important, and I am very happy that Top Gear and all the collaborators have come up and have taken this initiative, have collaborated with Mumbai Police and have sustained a campaign for such a long period of time. I only wish that this is not limited to the campaign period, this awareness, but it continues throughout the year and we become much more responsible citizens than the current behavior that you see on the road today. I wish all the best and I hope that Mumbai Traffic Police remains associated with this drive for long period to come. Mr. Vichari is here, he is in charge of road safety patrol, education thing. I think for last 15 years, 23 years, he is the most accessible face of road safety patrol because he is the organizing. He must be coming to your school also. So around 450 odd schools we are having RSP education right now, and we are trying to expand into each and every school of Mumbai city so that we get many more conscientious citizens who observe road discipline. I wish Top Gear all the best and I hope that they remain associated with this kind of drive in future also. Thank you.
We were also very surprised when we started this campaign. It's an occupational hazard for us. We test new cars and bikes, my team and my road test colleagues. We write about cars and bikes and we are always testing them under controlled environment. And a bad road is an occupational hazard for us. We are on the road all the time. So this initiative came from there, and we are surprised at the scale it is going on, and we're just hoping that it continues to grow with more and more partners involved. The idea of addressing you is we can impart some of the concern to you, and you can then take it forward for us. This is all for our own benefit. Before we go, we have a small surprise for you. We have amongst us one guy who is going to make us laugh. I know this is a very serious subject, but he's going to make us laugh. Can I introduce stand-up comedian Sapam? He'll be talking to you for a while. Thank you.
One second. Yeah? No, definitely. The right hand, come on. Okay, and repeat after me. Say, I will laugh at all the jokes. You have to be louder. Come on, you're from RSPD. Come on. I will laugh at all the jokes. Even if they are not funny. I will not be confused with my claps. Even if I am Gujarati, and I will not get angry and beat up the comedian. Even if I am Punjabi. Thank you so much. Round of applause for all of you guys. Thank you so much for having me here. First of all, before I begin, can we have a big round of applause, everybody, for the Mumbai Police and the Mumbai Traffic Police? It is amazing what you guys do. What I really feel afraid of is, the toughest job that you guys have is every night at Nakabandis, you have to smell every man's mouth. That deserves a bravery award. So for doing that deserves a bravery award. But the traffic in the city has changed over the last couple of years. Right? The traffic has changed. 2 years ago, this would happen, right? You would stand outside, you would try to call for a taxi, say, "Bhaiya, pedal road chalo na." You would say, "Nahi jaunga," and you'll drive off, right? Taxi guys do that, right? But now we have Ola cabs, right? You can book it on your phone. Now the taxi comes to you and says, "Bhaiya, pedal road chalo na." And I'm like, "Nahi jaunga," and I take my Ola cab and go away, right? It's nice, it's like that, it's very nice. But as a comedian, I get to travel a lot. I get to travel to different cities, I get to perform a lot. And I was wondering, why do we Indians travel so much, right? Indians like to travel. I was wondering, why do we Indians travel so much? And I finally got the answer. These days, we Indians travel only for one purpose, right? To get new and better Facebook profile pictures. Right? You guys agree, right? That's it. That's all it's about these days. People don't care about the monuments anymore. Which is why every time that you go to a Taj Mahal or a Qutub Minar, you will always see at least one Indian standing next to that, posing like this. Right? Always posing like this. But let me give you boys a tip, right? You guys are young boys, you will start dating very soon, you will start looking at all these women very soon. Everybody looks very good in their Facebook profile pictures, right? But if you really want to know how ugly a boy or a girl is, don't check their Facebook profile picture, check out their driving license photo. Right? That shows you how honest you look, right? That is the actual photo, that's how we actually look. There are a lot of professors also over here. Where are the professors? Are there any professors over here? Standing behind, let me give you a surprise. I am also a professor. You're a professor, sir. I'm also a professor. I teach right here at Jain College. I teach students mainly because all these kids, when they grow up, I don't want them to become smarter than me. Right, so I teach them stupid things. This one boy came up to me one day, he was like, sir, what is the chemical formula for orange juice? I was like, it is H2O plus tang. It's confused him completely, right? But I read the news recently, I don't know if you guys read this, that CBSE is going to add in the history syllabus, they're going to add a chapter based on Priyanka Chopra's life. You guys know this? Because she's from the army background, they're going to add a chapter based on Priyanka Chopra's life in CBSE textbook. It's great, right? You're merging Bollywood and education. It's great because we all love Bollywood, right? Can you imagine the kind of questions you will have if you have Bollywood as your syllabus? Like in maths, you will have questions like if train A is coming at 50 kilometers per hour, if train B is coming at 75 kilometers per hour, which train has a bigger possibility of Shah Rukh Khan and Malaika Arora dancing on top of it? Right? That's the kind of questions you will have. Right? It will be very different. It will be very different. Here's another thing. You guys all live in town. I am not from Mumbai. I am from another city. I came to Mumbai 10 years ago. And a lovely thing happened when I moved to Mumbai. I got a flat in Churchgate. So I became a South Bombay kid. Are all of you South Bombay kids? Yes? Yes? Anybody from the suburb side, beyond Bandra? Some people know you're from beyond Bandra. I feel bad for you. You must have left for this like 2 years ago. Right? It takes time to come here. I used to live in South Bombay. And let's be honest, South Bombay people are slightly snobbish, right? We have so much attitude. Every time I perform a South Bombay people, they don't clap after any joke. They don't applaud. They are very snobbish. Right? They don't applaud or clap. After every joke, all they do is Ramu Kaka Zara idhar aao, Baba ke liye taali bajao. That's how South Bombay people. Now you're clapping, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for clapping. That's very chamber of you, sir. Thank you so much. Right? It's nice. I came to Bombay. I was living in South Bombay. It was a good life. Whenever anybody would make more fun of me, saying, "Ye tu Rashid Safari jaisa dikhta hai." I would be like, "Tu Goregaon mein rehta hai na? 9:47 slow ka time ho gaya. You can go." Right? I used to do that. I used to make fun of people until last year when this tragedy happened with me. Guys, I just shifted from Churchgate to Goregaon. You're clapping at that. You're mocking me. Goregaon East, that too. Let me tell you, it's like being teleported from a Steven Spielberg film to a Sajid Khan film. Town is nice, right? You guys have nice wide roads, Marine Drive, Breach Candy. You have good building names, right? Like Indus Court, Antilla, Jupiter. Good posh sounding building names. In Goregaon, we have building names like Raj Rudram, Megh Malhar. I'm not getting their actual names, Dhawalgiri. Right? You guys have good gyms in South Bombay. You have like Gold's Gym or Mickey Mehta's gym. The gym that I go to in Goregaon, it's called Karmarkar. Right, my friend from South Bombay called me the other day. He was really excited. Like, dude, what's up, man? I'm at Altamount Road right now. I'm going towards Breach Candy. Are you coming, bro? I was like, nahi yaar, right now I am at Kanyachipada and I'm going towards Chincholi Bandar. All my South Bombay friends stopped talking to me. All of them. They said, you want to Goregaon, the next thing you should do is go back and join Orkut. Right? It became really sad. But it doesn't matter where you live in Bombay because it's the monsoon time. And during the monsoon time, we have some lovely places to go around Bombay, right? Like Lonavala and Himalaya. You guys have been to Lonavala? Yes or no? Yes, I'll tell you the concept of Lonavala is that if you are irritated with the people of Bombay, you can go to Lonavala on a weekend and get irritated with the same people from Bombay and people from Pune as well. Right? And there is nothing to do in Lonavala. I will tell you, the only thing you can do once you are in Lonavala is try to find out the difference between the real Magallan Chikki, the original Magallan Chikki, the real original Magallan Chikki, the world popular Lonavala Magallan Chikki. Right? They're all on the same road. Right? All of them are on the same road. But before I leave, as I said, there are a lot of young boys over here, so I should tell you something. You know, again, you guys will grow up, you will become teenagers, you will start dating. A lot of you, let me tell you a secret. If you really want to know, everybody looks cool, right? In Facebook and real life, they all flirt, they look very cool. But if you really want to know how stupid a person is, just find out the first ever email ID that they created. It's very simple, right? We all had those embarrassing IDs when we were growing up, right? Like hot_hitesh@yahoo.com. Right? You guys are like coolgal69@yahoo.com, right? lovebird69@msn.com. And boys, all the boys do this. They will create an email ID of the man that they want to be. Right? Like hotsexyck@hotmail.com. When you're not hot sexy CK, more like fat ugly Chitranjan Kumar@hotmail.com. Right? You guys do such things, right? Girls are no less. Girls have a habit of creating the email ID and adding a random verb or adjective to their name. They always do like shining sneha@hotmail.com. A smiling pooja@yahoo.com. Like, how are you always smiling? Or do you have different email IDs for different moods of the day? Like when you're depressed, it's frowning pooja@yahoo.com. When you're feeling okay, it is I am fine pooja@yahoo.com. When you had a fight with your boyfriend, it is I said I am fine pooja@yahoo.com. Right? And girls will always do this with you. If you ever walk up to a girl and you ask them, if you ever ask a girl, how old are you? She will be like, shut up, yeah, girls don't reveal their age to guys. I'm like, okay, then what is your email ID? She will be like, Natasha_1992@hotmail.com. Right? That's all from my side. Thank you so much. We're running out of time, sir, and right here. Thank you so much for having me here. And once again, can we have a big round of applause for the students, a big round of applause for top players, for Sunil, Shetty, for Ola Campion, for doing a lovely cause for you guys. Yes, thank you so much once again.
Thanks a lot. One last thing, we have Arvind Singadia, who's the Vice President Corporate Affairs for Ola Cabs. They have been a partner for us, so he also has something to tell us. I'm hoping that we have imparted some of the concern to you guys. Please pass it on. Don't keep it to yourself. As well as pass it on. Together we can make a difference. Thank you so much.
ट्रॅफिक चे रूल सांगा ना. हाँ driving and red sign is blinking. Red also good, but nice. Look and cross and go. But there is nobody to control here right now. It is your responsibility. There is a danger, you can cross.
Yeah. Finish? Fine.
हमेशा मानता हूँ, इसलिए कैंपेन को सपोर्ट कर रहा हूँ और फेस हूँ कैंपेन का। ज़रूरी भी है खास करके आज, क्योंकि मैं मानता हूँ कि हमारे रास्ते बहुत छोटे हैं और गाड़ियाँ ज़्यादा है, लोग ज़्यादा हैं। तो अगर हम ये नहीं करें और फॉलो नहीं करेंगे तो आई थिंक मुश्किल अभी भी है, लेकिन आगे जाके बहुत ही ज़्यादा मुश्किलें बढ़ेगी।
जैसे हम जानते हैं कि लोग मानते हैं कि सेफ नहीं होना है, पर रैश ड्राइविंग होती है, इंजॉयमेंट पहले देखते हैं, और उनके लिए क्या कहें?
यह है कि ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए, क्योंकि आपकी वजह से एक दिन आपको तो नुकसान ज़रूर होगा, लेकिन आपकी वजह से लोगों को नुकसान बहुत होता है। आई थिंक हम इरिस्पॉन्सिबल होते जा रहे हैं। एक्सीडेंट के बावजूद हम कभी कभार विक्टिम्स के लिए रुकते भी नहीं हैं, निकल जाते हैं। तो आई थिंक ये रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज़ अगर हमारे में आए तो कहीं ना कहीं हम सिस्टम की मदद कर रहे हैं, हम पुलिस वालों की मदद कर रहे हैं, ट्रैफिक पुलिस की मदद कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि ऑफिसर्स उतनी ही हैं, ट्रैफिक पुलिस उतनी ही है, लोगों की तादाद बहुत ज़्यादा है। तो आई थिंक कहीं ना कहीं जैसे कि कहते हैं कि एनीथिंग फर्स्ट बिगिंस एट होम। अगर आप बदलाव चाहते हैं तो पहले अपने आप में बदलाव लाइए, अपने घर में बदलाव लाइए, अपने आप बाकी होते जाएगा।
आप बाइक ड्राइविंग आप खुद को कितना सेव करते हैं बाइक ड्राइविंग?
देखिए मैं ड्राइवर के बिना बहुत कम ही ड्राइव करता हूँ, और मैं कभी भी वो रैश ड्राइवर नहीं रहा हूँ। 50-60 के ऊपर मैं वैसे भी पसंद नहीं करता फास्ट ड्राइविंग। अगर मुझे एक्सप्रेसवे और हाईवे भी मिला तो मैक्सिमम 70-80 के स्पीड लिमिट के अंदर कंट्रोल्ड ड्राइविंग करता हूँ। लेन्स में मैं डेफिनेटली मानता हूँ कि अपने लेन में हम टिके रहें तो वो इश्यूज़ होंगे नहीं। फिर भी एज़ कम्पेयर टू द रेस्ट ऑफ द कंट्री आई थिंक मुंबई बहुत ही आगे हैं रूल्स और रेगुलेशंस फॉलो करने में। आई थिंक ये अप्लाई करता है सारे हिंदुस्तान को, ना कि मुंबई को।
हम जानते हैं कि काफ़ी लोगों का ये भी कहना है कि भाई वुमेन्स कभी सेफ ड्राइवर नहीं रहती है, आपकी भी बेटी है।
आई थिंक सेफ ड्राइवर नहीं रहती नहीं है। आई थिंक कभी कभार पैनिक ज़्यादा कर जाती है, क्योंकि माहौल के वजह से, डर के वजह से। बट वरना आई थिंक इट इज़ विमेन। आज रात को आप देखोगे तो हस्बैंड्स 1-2 ड्रिंक के बाद ज़्यादा करके अपनी औरतों से ही गाड़ी चलवाते हैं, जहाँ जो मेरे मानने से ज़्यादा ही सेफ है। उनको एक माँ है फाइनली, तो एक डिसिप्लिन करवाने की भी आदत है और ख़ुद को डिसिप्लिन फॉलो करने की भी आदत होती है।
वो कितना सेफ ड्राइविंग करती है?
अतिया इज़ अ वेरी स्ट्रेट ड्राइवर, और सेफ इसलिए है क्योंकि आई थिंक शायद फिल्मों से कनेक्टेड जब भी हो वो ड्राइविंग करेगी। बाकी पर्सनली वो ड्राइविंग करना पसंद नहीं करती ज़्यादा, तो हमेशा उनके साथ एक ड्राइवर रहता ही है, और ड्राइवर पिछले 25-30 साल से हमारे साथ है। तो आई थिंक एज फार एज अतिया गोज आई थिंक शी इज़ वेरी सेफ। मुंबई के रास्तों पे गाड़ी चलाना डरती है, और मैं सोचता हूँ कि डर ही उसकी वजह से सेफ्टी है। अगर आप डर के गाड़ी चलाओगे तो नुकसान भी हो सकता है, लेकिन आपको संभल के अगर गाड़ी चलाए, ये डर के कि मुझे रूल्स नहीं तोड़ना चाहिए, फिर सही है। आई थिंक है 2-3 प्रोजेक्ट्स अभी रिलीज़ पे आएगी। आई थिंक तब उसके बारे में बात करना बेहतर ही है। कम ही फिल्में कर रहा हूँ, क्योंकि चाहता हूँ कि एक फिल्में वैसी करूं जो अच्छी बनी भी और अच्छी रिलीज़ भी हो। थैंक यू।
हाँ, so Campion is an Ola cabs. It is one of the highest booking car जो फटाफट सर्विसेज मिलती है फ्री का। तो आप किस तरह से सेफ्टी लेवल्स बढ़ाना Ola cabs?
देखिए, ओला कैब्स का सबसे बड़ा मिशन है रोड पे ट्रैफिक कम करना, और हम लोग ये चाहते हैं कि पर्सनल कार की बजाय लोग कैब्स को प्रेफरेंस दें, गाड़ी शेयर करें। अपना एक प्रोफेशनल ड्राइवर जब गाड़ी चलाएगा तो रोड पे सेफ्टी ऑब्वियसली बढ़ेगी। सो दैट्स हाउ वी प्रमोट।
हम जानते हैं कि कई सारे ड्राइवर्स हैं, ओला कैब्स की काफ़ी सारी ये फ्रेंचाइजी है, उसको लेकर हम जानना है।
देखिए, इस समय ओला कैब देश की नंबर 1 कंपनी है जिसके साथ 2-2.5 लाख से ज़्यादा कारें इस समय जुड़ी हुई हैं। हम लोगों का पूरे देश में एक ही मैसेज जो हम स्प्रेड करना चाहते हैं वो ये है कि सेफ़ रहिए, सेफ़ चलाइए। हमारे देश की सड़कें एक जगह से दूसरी जगह पहुंचने के लिए है, एक्सीडेंट करके वहां ख़त्म होने के लिए नहीं है।
ओला कैब्स हर टाइम एक नई स्कीम्स आता है, कभी क्या, तो ये टाइम क्या स्कीम्स लेके आ रहे हैं ओला कैब्स?
बहुत सारी स्कीम्स है, आप ज़रा ऐप खोल के देखिए, आपको जब भी आप खोलेंगे एक नई स्कीम ज़रूर मिलेगी वहाँ पर।
थैंक यू।
थैंक यू।